I was talking to a coworker tonight, and he asked a question about, what's the most effective way to get some of the stuff we're doing in training to carry over to performance. And I did that thing I do where I went on about 14 different tangents. But one big thing I came back to is the 80-20 principle. Short, if you haven't heard of the 80-20 rule, it's also called the Pareto principle sometimes. It's the idea that 80% of the outputs are the result of 20% of the inputs. And so in business, it's trying to find the key things that result in the majority. The flip side must be true as well, so that the remaining 80% only contribute to the final 20% of your results or outputs. And so from a training standpoint, I think of this as the majority of what you get out of training is going to come from the first big rocks. The majority of the benefits that you'll get from training will come from those first few things, whether it's training twice a week and, learning how to do a couple compound movements that'll carry into giving you more intramuscular coordination and being able to apply that to your specific sports skills. So I look at this two ways. While the juice is going to be harder to squeeze at that point, and you'll need to find the things that can help people progress or find the stimulus that's going to allow them to get that remaining 20% for a high performer. On the other hand, training is a general stimulus. So you want to make sure that you're not doing too much of it to fatigue the athlete so they can't get better at their sport-specific skills and continue to try and get a PhD in their sport, since that's going to be their 20% to success. As a coach, that's why it's important to audit your practice and figure out where you're getting the biggest bang for your buck, or I guess time in this case, where you're getting the most returns on what exercises or program selections. And same thing as an athlete. Figure out what's important, and then just like everything, this applies to life, work, etc. Figure out where you're getting the biggest return on investment from, double down on it, and you will find that you are much more effective with your time, whether that's working on an assignment, working on a goal, or anything.